What are you Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, saying it today's anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Part 2, The Separation, Episode 5, aka Episode 18, titled Rages at the Ringside. So before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, for those of you that don't know how my anime live reactions work, basically because I'm not sponsored and the very last thing I need is a copyright strike, can't show anything on the screen. My side of things, I have the anime and colored edition of the manga side by side because everything is from a manga reader's perspective on this channel. And with Bleach, well, it was one of the first series I covered on this channel, and if it weren't for it, I wouldn't be a manga tuber, so it's really important to me. Because I've been so spoiled by manga and manga art, especially as of late, I've developed a very high standard that not just only applies to anime, I'm not bullying anime, not just to anime, but to manga and manga as well. Like, if the art and animation isn't where I envisioned it to be, or hell, if it's stiff as hell, yeah, we'll call it out. Now, in terms of writing, though, I'm a lot more lenient because the main reason why I'm covering this is because of the filler. So filler is very much welcome, but it can't come at the cost of cutting lore or cutting the comedy, shit like that. But the main problem that this anime has been having, because the writing, and especially in terms of dialogue, is good. It's not one-to-one, mind you, but it's within Kubo's intent. But the storyboarding has been an issue where the episode feels disjointed because of because of how the episode was cut. So if that's the case, I will definitely call it out. But anyways, where this episode is starting, it's similar actually to what we had a few episodes ago with Hashwald briefing the Sturmritters, and we're getting that with Mayuri here, and I'm very happy with filler like this. So let's get to this episode, see what's in store for us today. I just ignore Kenpachi. Dude, speaking of, I can't wait to see his Bankai. I just hope it is not CGI. Please don't do Kenpachi's Bankai in CGI. The way it looks in the manga is vast and fantastic, and that's what I want to see in the anime. I love this track, but this is so inappropriate for this. It is. This track feels more like a battle track. This don't feel right here. I wish there was a different piece here. It just... At least in my opinion. I'm curious what you guys think. So after the opening, where we're starting off is literally where we left off at page 6 of chapter 560's adaptation of the manga. Oh, I hate how Kensei's hairline is jacked. Ugh, it's just gonna help me out. It is up in here, like... And also, I wish his hair was more fluffy. It's not fluffy enough. I know it's weird that I'm being particular on that, but God, I wish it was fluffy. But yeah, a little bit more fluffy. But goddamn, that hairline is bad, and those sideburns are way too wide. Yeah, they're way too wide. They should be a lot thinner than that. Because if you look in the manga, there's a lot more skin where the sideburn is, like right here, shown, and here in the anime, it's like covered all open skin, which isn't correct, and that bothers me. Master Masculine is not looking right to me either. The mustache, it needs to be a little bit longer. It's a little too short. It needs to be a little bit longer, and I think everything else is fine for the most part. I know the color palette is different compared to the colored edition, which kind of bugs me too. But I kind of wish the camera was a little bit more zoomed in. I think it's too far out for my liking, but I know it's just a little nitpick, but it nose bother me. The nose looks the nose could look a little bit better. But I think is the mask. I don't think the mask is lower enough on the nose. I think that's why the nose is kind of looking funky. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Okay, my problem with the Bankai, with the Tekken Tachikaze, is it does look a little... Does it look stiff or is it fine in that regard? I think it looks fine for the most part. I just think, like, especially in the arms in particular, it's a little too shiny. There should be a little bit more black to, like, elevate, to make it look a little bit more 3D, because, like, part of it, the top part of it, it has that 3D effect. It looks good. But the arms don't have the dimension that they should, and part of it is, being too shiny, I think, is a part of it, the problem, of why it's not getting the dimension it needs to be. But yeah, not having that shading up in the arms really kind of ruins it for me. I'm curious what you guys think. I'm not happy with how this Bankai looks. Mainly in the arms, I'm not happy. The top part is pretty fine. It is fine. It's just the bottom part is way too shiny, and there's not enough rust up in there. There we go. I feel like that's the right wording. There's not enough, no, not rust. There's not enough texture. There's the wording I'm looking for. There's not enough texture up in the arms. It's way too clean, and it shouldn't be this clean. This title card! Oh my god, this title card! Oh my god, I love how this title card was done. I love the art and animation for it. It is beautiful. Like, give me more of this. This is what I want. And again, and I'm glad that a lot of people are agreeing with me on this. I've seen it, like, on Twitter especially. I'm so glad that pink is not coming back. No! Don't put that pink back in this anime. I swear to God, Period, if you do, or I should say, I swear to God, Taguchi, if you put that pink back up in here, I'm gonna hate this anime. Don't do the pink no more. This blue looks fantastic. Oh my god, the blue and the purple and the black. It gives that underworld feeling too, and I love it. And also, I love that it's comic book style art as well. I really appreciate that too. And yes, the title card does, before I forget, because I'll get shit if I don't say it, the title card is actually pretty much the same as it is for Chapter 560, but the only difference is I believe it's in reverse. Yeah, it's in reverse. Yeah, it's the wrong way. It should be going from the right to the left, not left to the right. That's the only issue I have. But other than that, it looks fantastic, and I love the art style that they did for this. A lot of the shots are reversed. That's weird. The title card is reversed, and also here we're at the 5-minute 29-second mark when we get that, and he got himself beaten up by the likes of this guy. I'm reading the manga translation for this, deal with it. But yeah, that it's the reverse, but the veins are in the right spot. We're getting the emphasis in the background, which is great. Rurouni Kenshin is lacking that, which really irritates the shit out of me. The sideburn, yeah, I'm still sticking by my statement that the sideburn, it's not that much wide. It's still too wide for my liking. There we go. But God, I love when we get shading. We need more shading. Seriously. No way Mr. was forced to his knee by a single punch. Was skipped from James. I don't. This is a thing that's been a problem of this anime. The story of this anime is they have everything there. It's all animated. They just skip the fucking dialogue. I don't understand it. God, stop doing that. I hate when anime does that. I hate when manga and anime adaptations do that. I'm kind of sad we didn't get the flashback that was in the manga here, but it is what it is. I love with the assault that we get the close-up, exactly like the manga, where it's going into Master Masculine's gut, and then zooming out to the relentless assault, which is nice. This is good. This is how it should be. I'm fine with it being as zoomed in as it is, especially here, because I can definitely tell you, yeah, the arms of this Bankai, man, oh, I just wish there was like a little bit more dimension in them. Not much, but a little bit more dimension. I wish they looked a little bit more worn. if that makes sense. It's just not, it's not enough on the arms. But again, the back I'm not having issue with because the back is moving, there's dimension. It's just the arms that don't have the dimension I'm looking for. If you like it, you like it, but that's on you. But it just it bugs me. But I do like that for the most part this panel is being matched like really beautifully. The soundtrack sounds so much better. Ever since the opening song finished, the soundtrack has been fantastic. I don't know what the fuck that was in the beginning, but that was very in a probes. I would have rather had like some of the soundtrack that's from here up in the beginning, to be honest, but maybe I'm alone in that. And this is another problem that anime has lately, especially in terms of texture, is the clothing once when there's damage to the clothing. There we go. And in the case of Master Masculine, which is like at the 6-minute 17-second mark, it's not like brutal enough. Like if you look in the manga, like you see like the impact on the clothes, and it looks so cool. And it's halfway there. It's halfway there. It just needs a little bit more texture on the uniform. But the injury at least is there. The blood is there. Just the clothes are not looking right to me. First of all, I have to stress this. I love James's voice actor. He is just so perfect. Mista! Mista! I love his voice so much. He's so cute. The dub is going to ruin it. I know it will, and that sucks. You have to find someone with a really good, cute, high-pitched voice like this, because goddamn it, it's so cute. Mista! But what's not perfect to me is when Master Masculine is reviving. It looks so much more sinister in the manga. Okay, here's my issue with the revival. It's more so like it's a little too much up here in the face. It should be divided up a little bit. But if there was like a little bit of a break, like it should be, in the because it's right on the nose, right? Yeah, because the only part that's supposed to be glowing is the star, and the eyes glowing I think is a nice touch. The nose, I'm not sure. I'm really curious what you guys think. I think the nose glowing up like this kind of ruins the effect for me, at least in my opinion, because the sinister effect, I mean, I really wish it was just the star shining. If the star and the eyes were shining, I'd be fine with it. The nose, I think, is too much. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. Also, the other problem I'm having with this, in terms of Master Masculine, is he is not buff as he should be. Like, because if you look at him in the manga, he's giving you, like, Juggernaut realness. Juggernaut from X-Men realness, in terms of, like, the muscle. And we're not getting that here. And that kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't like that that's not here. I wish he looked a little bit buffer. And that's been his story throughout, for at least for me, throughout his appearances. He's not buff enough. But man, here's where he really needed to be super buff, and he's not. And that bugs me.